What's up everyone, it's me Eric, and today I wanted to do a quick video on how to measure yourself for shoes. It sounds straightforward and most people already know their shoe sizes, but a lot of people don't actually know their foot measurements, and this comes in handy especially when it comes to buying shoes online where you cannot try them on like you would in a store. Anyone who has ever bought shoes knows that the sizing is different for each shoe company. Whether it's Nike, Adidas, or Allbirds, they will differ when it comes to their shoe sizes. So today in the video, we're going to go over a quick and simple way to measure your foot, and unless you have one of these guys, this will be the easiest way for you to measure yourself for shoes. Before we can start, you will need a couple of everyday household items first. You will need a ruler or measuring tape for the measurement itself. Either or will work for this. You'll need a few pieces of paper, and I say a few just in case you mess up and need to start over. Printer paper works best. You will also need a pen, pencil, or marker to mark your measurement point. Now let's get started. The method I use is the wall technique. There are other techniques out there like tracing your entire foot, but I prefer this method. The results will be the same for either technique. First, place the piece of paper vertically on the wall and step on it with your heel slightly touching the wall behind you. Next, you will mark on the piece of paper where your longest toe ends at. If you have trouble bending over, you may want to ask someone to mark it for you, or just try your best and mark it as close as possible. Then, measure from the edge of the paper to the marking. I recommend using centimeters since most sizing charts will use that as their unit of measurement, and it's also more precise. Don't forget to record the measurements somewhere, and also which foot you measured. Next, you want to repeat the same steps for the opposite foot. If you are interested in measuring the width of your foot for custom shoes, or if you're wide-footed, the technique will be the same. First, start by placing the piece of paper horizontally on the wall and step on it with the side of your foot against the wall. Next, mark on the piece of paper where the widest part of your foot ends. Then measure from the edge of the paper to the marking. Record the measurements and repeat these steps for the opposite foot as well. So that's how you measure yourself for shoes. It's a simple and easy technique that almost anyone can do. Your measurements may not be super exact, but it should be close enough to give you a general idea of what your shoe size actually is. Use these measurements and compare them to the shoe company's sizing chart where you plan on getting your shoes at. Knowing your foot measurements will always ensure you end up choosing the correct size when buying a new pair of kicks. It's up to you if you want to use this technique or not, but it works for me and hopefully it works for you too. Alright, that's it from me today. My name is Eric. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm out.